Everybody keeps trying to control the outside world. But here's the truth, there are so many things out there you will never control. You can try. You can push. You can fight. But the world will do what it wants to do. People will act the way they choose to act. Storms will come. Plans will change. Life will surprise you. But there is one thing, one powerful thing, that you can control 100%. That is you. Your mind. Your emotions. Your body. Your actions. You have the power to decide how you respond, even when you can't decide what happens around you. This is what changes everything. This is what separates people who feel lost from those who feel strong. You can't always control the outside world, but you can master the inside. When life gets hard, many people look outside and say, if only this would change, I'd be happy. They wait for the weather to be perfect. They wait for the people around them to be kind. They wait for the world to give them peace. But waiting gives your power away. Waiting makes you weak. Because real strength comes when you say, I will create my own peace, no matter what happens out there. Think about it. The outside world is full of surprises. Some are good, some are bad. You can't control the rain, but you can carry an umbrella. You can't stop people from being rude, but you can choose not to let their words control your heart. You can't stop failure, but you can decide to get up again and again. That's what power is. Power is not controlling everything. Power is controlling yourself. Now, let's talk about something even deeper. Most people don't lose because of the world. They lose because of the stories they tell themselves. They whisper things like, I can't do it. I'm not enough. It's too hard. That little voice grows bigger until it becomes a wall between them and their dreams. But here's the truth, that wall isn't real. It's just a thought. It's a story. And stories can be changed. When you change the story inside your head, your whole life starts to change. For example, if something bad happens, one person might say, this is the end. Another might say, this is my beginning. Same event. Different story. And the second story gives you power. You don't need to be the smartest person. You don't need to be the richest. You don't even need to know all the answers. You just need to take back the pen and rewrite your story. Confidence doesn't fall from the sky. Confidence is built through action. When you do something again and again, even if you fail, something inside you starts to grow. You start to trust yourself. And that trust is what we call confidence. People often say, I act confident when I feel confident. But that's not how it works. You act first, then the feeling comes. You move first, then the power grows. Every big change starts with one small action. You take a step. Then another. And another. Soon, you look back and realize how far you've come. And it's not because the world became easier. It's because you became stronger. We live in a world where people love to compare. They scroll through their phones and think, why is their life so perfect? Why can't I be like them? But you can't control other people's lives. You can only live your own. And the moment you stop trying to control or compare, you free yourself. Happiness is not in things. It's not in other people's approval. It's not in likes, money, or fame. Real happiness lives in progress. When you grow, when you learn, when you take steps toward your dream, your heart starts to feel alive. Progress is the real secret. Because progress means movement. And movement means life. Many people think success means getting everything they want. A bigger house. A faster car. A perfect body. But here's the thing, success without fulfillment is empty. You can have everything and still feel nothing inside. Real success is waking up in the morning and feeling proud of the person you are becoming. Real success is knowing you're growing stronger each day. Real success is living with purpose, not just collecting things. Fulfillment doesn't come from outside. It grows from the inside. It comes from being honest with yourself, showing up for your life, and doing what matters most even when no one is watching. When something goes wrong, people usually blame others. They say, it's their fault. It's the system. It's the economy. It's my parents. It's the weather. But blaming gives away your power. Because when you blame, you say, I can't change anything. The truth is, you can't change the past. But you can change your response. You can choose what happens next. That is your real power. If you want your life to be different, you have to stop waiting for the world to change. You have to become the change yourself. You have to lead yourself before you can lead anyone else. This is why mastering your inner game is everything. The outer game, your job, your relationships, your dreams, will always rise or fall based on what happens inside you. If your inner world is weak, the smallest storm will break you. But if your inner world is strong, no storm can stop you. Think of a tree. When the roots are deep, the wind may blow, but the tree still stands. Your mind and heart are like those roots. Make them strong, and you will stand no matter how hard the storm hits. Some people live their whole lives waiting for a perfect moment. But there's no perfect moment. The only perfect moment is now. This moment. This breath. This choice. You can choose to rise now. You can choose to build now. You can choose to grow now. It's not about waiting. It's about becoming. So stop saying, I'll do it when I feel ready. You may never feel ready. Start anyway. Walk forward even if your knees shake. Speak up even if your voice trembles. Do it afraid. Because courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward while fear is still there. When you start walking through fear, something amazing happens. You discover that fear isn't as big as you thought. You realize that strength was always inside you waiting. And when you stop trying to control everything, you feel something new, freedom. Freedom to be yourself. Freedom to try. Freedom to live fully. Freedom doesn't come from making everything perfect. Freedom comes from knowing that you can handle anything. Remember this, you can influence people, but you can't control them. You can work hard, but you can't control every result. You can plan your path, but you can't control every twist in the road. And that's okay. Because your power is not in control. Your power is in response. When life hits you, you have two choices. You can break, or you can build. You can run, or you can rise. You can let it define you, or you can let it shape you. The strongest people are not those who never fall. They are the ones who fall, break, and stand again taller than before. I want you to remember this in every hard moment. Your feelings are real, but they don't have to rule you. Your pain is real, but it doesn't have to control your future. Your fear is loud, but your strength is louder. You are not your pain. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are more. So much more. And the moment you stop fighting the outside world and start mastering your inside world, your life will never be the same again. Start small if you have to. Breathe. Take one step. Then another. Then another. Build trust with yourself. Speak to yourself with kindness. Act even when it's hard. And day by day, the world inside you will grow stronger. And when the inside is strong, the outside can't break you. That is power. Real power. Not control. Not fear. Not waiting. Power is owning your mind, your heart, and your choices. So the next time life throws you a storm, don't say, why me? Say, try me. Because storms don't come to destroy you. They come to make your roots go deeper. You are stronger than the storm. You are bigger than your fear. You are capable of more than you imagine. And when you learn to master yourself, the world will follow.
Please like and subscribe for more videos.